comprehend it. It's a mystery to them. See, that's why even Jesus talks about when you experience the 100-fold blessing, persecution is going to come with it. Why is persecution going to come? Because they can't comprehend the 100-fold blessing. So persecution going to come. That's why they're going to make up stuff. Oh, you must be selling drugs. Oh, you must be stealing the money. Oh, you must be doing this. Oh, you must be doing that. You probably got some prostitutes on the side. You probably done, yeah. Just make up stuff because they can't comprehend it. Faith, it gives you insight. Oh my. Faith has been given to you so that you'll know the plans of God for your life. It's a mystery to others. But when you're in faith, it's not a mystery to you. See, I want you to understand that. You don't have to keep living your life in the dark. Ignorant, not knowing. It is the will of God for his children to know his plans. See, it's not that I'm asking for every single detail, but yes, God, I want you to know what is your plan for my life. Your desire is for me to be over here where I'm trusting you. You're going to lead and guide me to get over there. There's no mystery that I just showed up. That's really what you can tell when folks are really in faith, when certain manifestations show up. And then they say, you know, I went to the doctor and I saw something negative. Then when I went back to the doctor, it was gone. And then they just fall all out. They're in shock, which tells me they really didn't believe it. I missed that. We got a few weeks. We're going to work with it. You see, even the biblical definition for revelation, it is to remove the covering from many mysteries. It means to be made known for the children or for the chosen people of God. Oh my. Remove the covering. See, when you're in faith and when you have revelation, the covering has been lifted. You see, before faith, you couldn't see. You couldn't see your way out of that situation. You couldn't see your deliverance. You couldn't see your breakthrough. You couldn't see that you just couldn't see. But because of revelation, the covering has been lifted. And now you can see, yes, I am the healed. Yes, I am the delivered. Yes, I am the head and not the... You can see it. Some folks can't see it because the covering is still there. And it has nothing to do with what's happening in the natural. When you got revelation about your prosperity, it doesn't matter if you got negative $2 in your pocket. When you got revelation, you can see wealth and riches is in your house, even though others see a half a food stamp. I'll never be broke another day in my life. Why? Because the covering has been lifted. I don't just see food stamps and a link card anymore. I don't just see Section 8. But I can see my God has supplied not some, but all my needs. 5 minutes, I got to stop. Come on, y'all. Oh, my. See, if the Lord tarries, I can see living a minimum of 120 years. You didn't hear what I said. I can see it. If the Lord tarries, I can see my 50th celebration. I can see my 60th, my 70th, my 80th, my 90th, my 100th. And I can see myself just as strong or more so than I am right now. Why? Because the covering has been lifted. I got a revelation. Man. My God, my God. Look at somebody and say, I can see it. Now, that may not apply to everybody, but somebody can see it. Okay, let me end this. I got 3 minutes. Let me end. You see, faith not only tells you what belongs to you, but faith will even show you what to do and how to bring it to pass. Because remember, it gives you inside information. Something has been revealed that's a mystery to others. See, that's why when God shows you something, unless you're going in agreement with somebody spiritual, you don't need to be telling somebody who don't have a clue or don't have an understanding or a revelation to what God has shown you. That was one of the mistakes of Joseph, telling his brothers what God had shown him. And then some of you get off. You tell you don't mean any harm, man. Oh, the Lord showed me something. And somebody non-spiritual, they said, that ain't the Lord. They either say that's the devil or that's you. That's just something you want to do. Then you start second-guessing yourself. Well, maybe it wasn't the Lord. But God has given you a revelation based on the Word of God. See, you can't answer for nobody's self, for anyone else. That's why it says, according to your faith. This has nothing to do with mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, Uncle Bubba, Aunt Sally. Has nothing to do with none of them. But according to your faith. That's why Jesus told that father in Mark 9:23, if thou canst believe,